Hi, Vijay Mistry here, and thank you very much for joining me in this particular video where I will be sharing with you and demonstrating a cutting-edge leading video program for the non-profit organization. This program is for the non-profit organizations. But before I do that, there are certain common pattern and certain fundamental flaws which non-profits have, which I would like to share with you. I've witnessed this in many non-profit organizations. So one of them is poor planning and preparation. There is so much to be done as far as the planning process is concerned and the preparation part. That is a key fundamental flaw in many of the non-profit organizations. Another key problem is cash flow struggles. I noticed that some of the non-profit organizations have this huge problem and they keep on having this struggle as far as cash is concerned. So that is another key problem. The third is high expense. Look, there are ways and means of reducing your cost. You need to revisit your strategy and look into ways and means of cutting those expenses which are high on your agenda. Data security compromise is such a big problem globally, and this is something which needs to be addressed at the executive level. I'm talking about the board level, because this is crucial and it is very important that data security is not compromised. The other problem that we realized is lack of accountability. Expectations are not clearly met. There is role duplicity in place as well. The line of authority, the line of delegation responsibility is sometimes fuzzy. So this is a key problem which non-profits face. And another one is negligence. Negligence is due to not having enough attention paid to certain areas and just signing off certain issues or certain activities without really giving it the depth, immersion and concentration that is required to look into it properly. So this can lead to severe repercussions for the non-profit organization. So what do I have that can help you? And what I have here is this particular toolkit. Now this is exclusively again for the non-profit organization. This is a whole set. It's a briefcase, a toolkit which can help your particular organization. What does this particular toolkit consist of? The first thing is that it consists of a 6 multimedia high density video program. This is animated. It is professionally done. It is animated, but it will support your non-profit organization for a very long time. So these are 6 DVDs, well dubbed, well sort of presented. So you get these DVDs. There is also a full color manual, but it has framework. So in other words, you can captivate the information and accelerate learning through the frameworks that we have. And you also get a workbook with it. So this is the workbook that you get, which is again in full color, and you can use this for breakout sessions. You could have your executive team to have breakout sessions and work on some of the exercises that we have, the executive challenges as we put it. So this is like a lifelong learning program that you get all packed up in this particular toolkit. What does it really contain? Because it's very important you know the contents of this particular program. So the module 1 is going to cover 9 fundamental principles of financial management. What are the 9 fundamental principles of financial management? Financial responsibilities and the non-profit organization, accounting systems and security, so that you know with depth what is required and what are the connectivities, annual reporting requirements, what are the annual reporting requirements, and the taxman and the non-profit organization, because the taxmen, there are certain requirements to comply with as well. So how can you drive it more efficiently? So that is what the first module covers. The second module is going to cover analysis and financial planning. How can you plan properly financially? Cornerstones of an NPO financial plan. What are the key cornerstones of a non-profit organization financial plan? And there are quite a few of those. Financial statement analysis. This is where we deep dive into the financial statements of the non-profit organization, income and expenditure, and we go through the balance sheet. It's the whole works of the statement analysis, and financial stability and health analysis as well. So that is what the second module will cover. The third module will cover budgeting and projecting. So that is the first part. The second is 5 points for budget review. What are the 5 points that you need to consider for reviewing your budget? It will cover unit-based budgeting. This is where we specify more deeply into what unit-based budgeting is, cost benefit analysis, and 8 things to know after completing a budget. What are those 8 things you need to know after completing a budget? We go into module number 4, and this is quite deep as well. 4 financial oversight principles for non-profit organization, the philosophy, fiscal efficiencies, base costing strategies. What are the strategies that you need to have? Specific strategies, cost cutting strategies, because that is crucial and vital. Income growth initiatives. How can you grow the income of your non-profit organization? Financial management information, human resource and financial oversight. I also cover data security. So cybercrime, data security, and they are case studies, they are hypothetical examples, these are reflections from what really happens in a non-profit organization and lessons to learn. So this is what these 4 modules, which come in 6 DVDs, and you will be getting all these so that you can have the right and relevant, impactful training for the growth of your non-profit organization. So what are some of the outcomes and benefits after using this particular program? The first one, you'll have a clearer roadmap. You'll have a clear guideline as to where you're going. The direction will be more clearer. Another one is you'll be able to easily attract donors, because non-profits have to position themselves as well. So the quality will improve, the quality of your decisions will improve. That will result into easily attracting more donors, because donors want to work with those who have the right PO pipeline in place. Enhance data security. Your data security will be more reinforced after this particular program. Another important part, you'll have sharpness to detect red flags. We go step by step into financial statement analysis, and you'll have a better view as to where the red flags are. Another important one is sound financial controls. You'll have better financial controls which you can apply for your non-profit organization, so that even one particular, if you can pick up 1 or 2 points just from this particular program, it could make a transformational impact to the growth of your non-profit organization. Stronger cash reserves. At the end of the day, it's about the fluidity and the momentum with which your non-profit operates, so the cycle is more speedier. Sound governance. You will have applications of having best practice and sound corporate governance practices in place. I'll be even sharing with you certain policies. There are certain policy constructs which can help grow your non-profit organization, and all this will be shared with you. Tax efficient and compliant. You'll have more value as far as stakeholder recognition is concerned, and what other regulators have to say about your non-profit organization. Sound budget structure. Your budget structure will be more meaningful after using this particular program. Cost reduction strategies. You'll have better cost reduction strategies. Applying just a few of those can make a huge difference to your non-profit organization. Increase revenue generation. We have revenue growth initiatives which we are going to discuss with you. And finally, sharpened financial skills. As I say, finance is the lifeblood of your organization. What do you get? 6 multimedia high density videos, full color manual with framework, full color workbook, briefcase style, executive box. This is what you get. with all the DVDs, and you'll get the manual and the workbook. So you get all that lifelong learning program. And what does it cost? The cost of this is £997. Only £997, one-off cost of £997, but the impact it can have is just absolutely phenomenal. I believe that this is profoundly going to impact the growth of your non-profit organization. Over 10 years, you can use this lifelong, but if you say you use it for 10 years, that would be a cost of about £99 a year, which is absolutely, it's like having a director with you. If you are paying £99 for a training program per year over 10 years, that's how I look at it. So you could use it over 10 years and it will cost you only £99. So this is the value, this is the power this particular program has. But I would like to give you some few bonuses to go with this particular program. The first one, now look, Power of Integration is a video program which I have done. And this Power of Integration is not sold. It is not sold publicly. This is a private program which I sell with my other corporate video programs as well as this one, but it doesn't come with as separate program altogether. This in itself is worth £1,000. It's over 1 hour, phase 1 integration, phase 2 integration, board construct and management construct. It's all about excellence, it's all about accountability and value alignment. This is a game changer. This particular program is guaranteed to make a difference and impact to your non-profit organization. The second one, I'll give you the 55 winning sales ideas. This I've done for the for-profit organization, but I'll share with you and perhaps you can pick up a few tips of how it could help in your non-profit organization. The third one, I'll give you an electronic format, excellence in board relationships. So these are the policy constructs which I'm talking about. It will form some sort of a system for your particular organization. I will also give you the corporate leadership and sustainability governance strategies. This is again in electronic format, an executive workbook which you can use and apply for your non-profit organization. And finally, this is for a very limited time, because I'm not going to do this for long. Free personalized session with me, which is worth £2,000. Share with me a blueprint of your non-profit organization, share with me certain financial conditions if you wish, and I will look into that and give me 3 or 5 of your key weaknesses, and I'll look into how that can really transform into results for your non-profit organization. This is only for a very limited time that I'll be giving this particular session. So the bonuses alone are worth £3,500 or over £3,500. So take advantage while it lasts with this particular bonus scheme that I have for this particular program. You get all this when you purchase this particular toolkit. So everything will be shipped, all these programs, everything will come in addition to what I've shown you. It may come in a hard drive or a DVD, and this personalized session which you can take advantage of having with me one-on-one, where we will walk through certain transformational ideas which can help your non-profit organization. All I need is I need to know what sort of non-profit organization you have, and if you can give me a small blueprint, that will work fine, and perhaps you can share your financial conditions so I can look into the correlation and see what I can do to transform your non-profit organization. So that is what it is. But this particular program has won an award as well. It has a green light status from the UK Trade and Investment. So it has credence as well. We got a letter from the UK Trade and Investment saying that it has the green light status as well. So the program itself has got creditability, as you can see. So what are the next steps? The next steps are, how can you order? You can go to www.financeforexecutives.com, and there is a program tab. You can pay online. We've got a facility where you can add to cart, pay online, and we will have it couriered. This will be, by the way, it's free shipping, so we'll courier this anywhere in the world. Or you can send a check payable to Rent Director Limited, which is the company, send an email to brittany@financeforexecutives.com, or we can do a bank transfer. And I hope you do take advantage of all the bonuses that we have of the whole program. It's a limited edition. So thank you very much for listening to me, and I look forward to building a relation, working with your nonprofit, seeing that it grows, and supporting and contributing towards making an impact to the growth of your nonprofit organization. Thank you very much for listening to me, and I wish you all the success. Thank you.